Hi everyone, and welcome to Gamereactor Live. I am Andreas, and I'm joined by Anders.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Did you forget your name for a short second?
Yeah, I did. For a short second, I did forget my name.
I am Andreas.
Yeah, it's because there are two. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Sorry, language. I'm still trying not to say anything remotely
Offensive.
bad. Offensive, yes.
Yeah.
So, welcome. Today we're gonna play Final Fantasy 15 episode Prompto, which was the newest DLC that came out like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, you reviewed it?
I reviewed it.
Yeah.
I gave it a solid 7.
Solid 7. As we call them, solid 7.
That's a solid 7. The 7
Yeah.
is a grade where you...
Shameful 6.
Yeah,
Solid
it's not the horrible 6. Like 6 is it's not good, but it's also not 8, so it's not really good. So
Now we're
just,
talking about the grading system.
no, but it's
Gamereactor.
just 7 is 7. It's just 7 is a grade you give when you're just like, I don't really know.
Yeah.
This must be a 7.
I didn't play it. It's probably a 7.
it's much better than episode Gladiator, which was a 5.
I thought you said episode Gladiator was good.
Yes, but I love everything Square does.
That's
so
true. That's true.
So that doesn't really count.
Yeah.
Like, except all the bravest.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad Square game.
But Record Key was okay.
Yeah.
Like Record Key was like a brave Exvius. Anyways, we're here. We're playing Final Fantasy 15 episode Prompto.
Yay!
And you played the first game.
Like I played the main game,
Yes.
Final Fantasy 15.
Did
I
you?
think the name was.
Yes. Did you at any point in the story feel like this is unclear to me?
Yeah, like all the time. But I also I have no idea what's going on. No, but like Prompto is, in my opinion, the strongest character of the 4 guys.
Yes.
I also really like, what's his name?
I think Arden is the strongest character.
Yeah, I don't know if he's the strongest. He's the most mysterious and the most, for some reason, like interesting. I want to know more about.
Exactly.
Arden.
That's why he also gets his own DLC.
Yeah, really cool. But from the characters you know and love, I will like Prompto is the one who grew the most on me, like throughout the experience, and which is also the reason why when you had to like save him towards the end of the game, I really
Dreaded chapter 13.
Yeah, the dreaded chapter 13. I really wanted to save him. Like, it could very well have been an throwaway character you had to save, and I would have been like, do I have to? But Prompto, you don't hurt Prompto. Like, that's what I'm trying to say.
That's cool. Because like I remember the first time going through the game, I was just like really loved Arden, and I actually like Noctis.
Yeah.
I think Noctis is in no way the strongest main character in the Final Fantasy series.
That's actually funny because a lot of people, I've heard that a lot, at least, that a lot of people really dislike Noctis because he's this like bitchy like prince character who's gotten everything so easy, and now when it's so dark, can we just go to sleep? It's so early.
Yeah.
Like he's complaining all the time. I personally didn't feel that way. I thought it was a pretty cool
But
character.
towards then he gets his whole like change after the 10 years. He gets back. He's like king now. He has to take all the responsibility.
We're spoiling everything, or
Well, they've been out like 6 months. Like
yeah.
every-
There will be some Final Fantasy 15 spoilers during this live stream.
Here's one. Noctis dies.
Damn.
Here's another one.
I have no point.
Here's another one. Gladio dies. Prompto dies. Ignis dies.
The world is a horrible place.
Arden dies. Luna Freya dies. It's typical Tabata game. He just kills everyone. He
How
didn't-
about Ignis? He lives.
No, he dies.
Oh, okay.
They all die. Like, everyone dies. Also in Type 0, all the main characters die.
Okay, let's
Oh,
not spoil anything else.
In Crisis Core, Zack dies at the end.
I did a live stream with Daniel at some point, our beautiful cameraman who I'm looking at right now.
I hate that guy.
Yeah, me too. And we spoiled so much during that live stream in other games, like Gone Home got a spoiler, I think, and someone in the comment was like, "This is pretty entertaining, but could you please stop spoiling all the games?" And we need to work on that. We shouldn't spoil games.
I'm sorry.
So back to
Bruce Willis is not dead.
Yeah. I kind of feel like spoiling the Sixth Sense is like that's almost a joke by this point. It's happened so often.
I'm gonna spawn Neo Automata now. Though.
Oh, I haven't played that yet. Oh, that's not even fun.
Like I'm gonna spawn Persona 5. Everyone dies.
You haven't played.
I haven't played Persona 5.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna spell Final Fantasy 12. It's been out for 11 years. I can
Yeah,
spell
but I
that
haven't
game.
played it, and I'm thinking about playing the re-release, the Zodiac Age,
Zodiac Age,
which you have reviewed.
I gave it a solid 9.
A solid 9.
And the Finnish people
Yeah.
they gave it a 10.
Yeah.
I don't think any remaster ever got a 10.
You have talked so much about the Finnish review today, like
Yeah,
it's
but
not
it's like-
worthy of a 10.
No, it I don't know. It's like to me, Final Fantasy 12 is a 10, but as
Not
a
a
remaster,
remaster,
no.
yeah.
I think if it had come out, if I had reviewed it in 2006 when it came out, then I would probably have given it a 10.
Mm.
But you cannot really like if you get a 10, you have to do something completely new, something that just blows you away.
So let's talk about this for a short while
Yes.
all this stuff's happening. Like, what would Bluepoint have to do to make Shadow of the Colossus be a 10, in your opinion? Do they need to include some of the Colossus that wasn't in the original game?
That's a good like if you like let's take Insane Trilogy.
Yeah.
If you judge a game, it's really great graphics.
Yeah,
If you judge a game, a remaster solely on how good the remaster is done, then Insane Trilogy should be a 10 for, like at all companies.
Not a 10.
No, but
wasn't there-
if you only judge,
no, but
the-
wasn't there a
the, like-
report that it was actually harder than the original
Oh, yeah,
game?
we saw it, yeah.
Yeah, so...
so if they just took the exact same
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
and just like put a PS4 skin on it,
Mm.
and you only judge the skin,
Mm.
then that sounds weird.
Mm.
Then it has then it has to be a 10.
Yeah.
But that is not how. Like I cannot because as I wrote in my review, go read it.
Yeah.
It's also in Norwegian.
Ooh.
Yeah. So yeah, but no, that's Swedish. Yeah, okay. So the point is that I forgot where I was going with this. No, the point with my review is that if you've seen the Brotherhood anime, this will be familiar. The point with the review is that because Final Fantasy 12 is not the most well
My
done
whole life,
remaster
all I
ever,
wanted was friends.
Okay.
but it's just
It's a great
it's a great game and there are new mechanics.
But no
That's the
one
thing. It's just not the
ever
same
wanted me
game.
back.
They have revamped the core mechanics of the game and like the music has been entirely revamped.
Yeah.
So there are aspects that have just been
Make them stay.
better. That have just been made better now. This
Mm.
is like why. And it was an awesome game in the first place, which helps a lot.
Like you quickly mentioned that this is a callback to the anime
Yeah.
that was released before the main game came out. How do you feel about the fact that to get the whole story you need to watch
One
like
day they'd
5
find out
episodes
who
of
I
anime
really
and
was.
maybe also the Kingsclave animated
They
movie?
wouldn't
I
want
watched
me anymore.
both of those things.
It must be the most retarded design decision Square Enix have ever made, besides All the Bravest.
Okay, that's
No, but the thing because my brother he really enjoyed.
brutally honest right here.
No, but
Brutally
because
honest.
my brother he really liked Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah.
But there were some things he didn't get. But
Like-
if you watch the movie, he would get these things.
Mm.
So I'm just like, and the thing is, just you should have given the game another year and made that stupid intro, which you showed us in 3 trailers.
Mm.
Come on, Square.
Yeah.
I love you guys, but that was lazy.
Yeah.
But then again, how much work does it take to make a CGI movie? That must be a huge endeavor.
Yeah.
It's like it cannot.
I thought you were going for not that much time.
No,
I was
but
like, pretty much.
what I think is that if you take the team that made the CGI movie and just said, hey, just do the intro for the game, that must have been easier to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gone.
So yeah, but now we're playing episode Prompto.
Yeah. In an ideal world, the 3 DLC for both Claudius, Prompto, and Ignis should have been part of the main game
Yes.
at release because
And
it
Arden
is-
should have been DLC.
Yeah, Arden could have been DLC because it is like not plot holes per se, but
It's plot holes per se.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Like this is the plot of what happened when he fell off the train.
It's true. It's true.
What happened
But-
when Gladio suddenly says, "Hey guys, I'm just gonna disappear for a while."
But plot holes can also be something that's like cannot be explained. Where in Final Fantasy 15, it's not that unexplainable. We just don't see it. So it's a mystery that being filled with DLC. I would have liked to have them filled in
Yeah.
the main game. So it's up to the.
This is actually, but Tabata he said the reason why is that the main game is Nox's story.
Yeah.
So everything that happens outside of, exactly. But
he is good at talking.
Tabata is a very talented director. And I think what he did
One
with
of the best,
15,
one of the best.
like that he took a game that almost hadn't even started development, made it into a very it was a good game. Say what you will, but Final Fantasy 15 was a good game. We got great reviews. I gave it a 9, and it's an 11, but yeah,
a solid 9.
It's a solid 9,
Yeah.
and I think if I had gotten one more year, had gotten all of the extra content with Prompto and everyone, it could have been a solid 10. I think with all of the extra, with the off-road vehicle, with everything, it could have been a 10.
And I am talking right now with Andreas, the biggest Final Fantasy nerd, I would like to say, at the office.
In Denmark.
In Denmark, you were saying.
No, I don't.
You can also read it if you read your reviews. That it's pretty clear that you have a big knowledge of the Final Fantasy universe.
Yes.
And my point being that, do you have any questions about episode Prompto, Final Fantasy, or I don't know, Square Enix in general? Ask them away in the comments, and I will delay them further to you, and you can maybe answer them, maybe not.
So this is pretty, like there he is.
Whoa, Arden.
Yeah.
And he's trying to shoot with nothing.
We can't have you spilling blood
I got the air gun, damn it.
That's like, but like this is actually very, like when we're not talking, and this is actually a very good cutscene. And the thing is, there's a lot of cutscene in this, which are very good and really clear or something. The thing is, like actually, the way they tell this story in episode Prompto is maybe even better than they actually do it in the main game.
Okay.
Because this is just it's very coherent and it's just a lot of revelations. It's really good.
Yeah.
And the off-road terrain, which I don't know if you're going to see it, is that it feels bigger.
Yeah.
It feels vast, even though it's not at all. It's this big snowy area of the Empire.
Yeah.
And
that's awesome.
That's cool. And you also, when you play with Prompto, you walk around and you find these recordings from Verstel, which was the main scientist in the Empire, where it just chronicles through the years of development of the Magitech facilities.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And you find different files about what has happened.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it feels very much like Resident Evil. Actually,
just imagine the person out there who is waiting for the whole experience when Arden seed is out. Play the.
I want to be that guy. I want to be because
it's jealous. Like having that whole experience from the get-go.
Yeah.
Sometimes it
it
pays off to wait.
That's the thing. Like that's what I said. Like imagine Final Fantasy 15, all DLC, everything, all of the. You get the co-op, you get the offer, you get everything in one package.
Yeah.
That must just be like it must be amazing to try that game. So now so this is what when I wrote my review, I said that the beginning is kind of too corridor-ish.
A little reminiscent of chapter 13.
Exactly, and that's also, but after a while it changes. Then you get down to this big wilderness. But it kind of, I remember when I played, I think it's like the first 15 minutes, 20 minutes. It's just this hallway, and I was just like, come on, guys, you're better than that. But
someone says hi.
Hi feels bad for you. You shouldn't feel bad for me.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, everyone should feel bad for me.
Being a Final Fantasy nerd.
This is the thing that should have fixed though. Like the jump button and the pickup button is the same thing.
Yeah, that's annoying. It's have you seen the memes out there with the three friends just standing behind Noctis and Noctis standing in front of a sign just jumping up and down? We all been there trying to read it, but he just keeps jumping. So much fun.
So this is the funny thing, when you just use the base gun, it's kind of it's oh shit.
Damn, you missed, son.
Let's do this.
And it actually just does the like Devil May Cry. It doesn't do the third-person shooter thing. Which it seems weird now, but when you actually get the other guns, it makes sense because it's more like a runner. Like if there's a big boss, you can just run around it shooting like this. You don't have to aim.
How, what difficulty are you playing on? Normal or easy?
I'm just playing on normal.
I noticed that it's not possible to play it on hard.
No,
do you know why that is?
I don't know why, and people have actually been complaining that there isn't.
Yeah, it's also pretty like fun that is a possibility, I think.
Yeah, I think it is weird, and I think they should definitely include it. Because I love trying to, when I beat a game and like a game, I love trying it on harder difficulties all the time. It's just such a beautiful game.
Yeah, but I need to get out in the snow, man. I don't want to see another factory. No,
but there's actually this one scene where you're inside the factory and you just get to this opening and you just see the huge world, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And you don't have.
I'm only part of the stream for about an hour, so if you can manage to get to that point before that.
Yeah, we're gonna see it.
We're gonna make it.
It depends on how bad I am.
So we're not gonna make it. It's what you're trying to tell me.
Dick.
Oh, I went there.
People have been comparing this game, this part of the DLC. Oh shit, that was not a stealth kill. To Metal Gear Solid.
Nice.
And it
That's a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's a good thing. Every time someone compares something to Metal Gear Solid, it's a good thing.
Yeah, that's true.
So like this is just very
Yeah.
Resident Evil type gameplay.
Like now we're talking.
Yeah. So this is, and I was like, the first time I just started shooting the gun, I was like for real.
Yeah.
But then I found out there is this just classic third-person shooter mechanic,
Yeah.
and they actually made a new menu.
Nice.
No, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you get Aranea later, and
Yeah.
so they're both gonna be in the menu. It's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
It's clear to me just watching that this is not a rush.
Yeah, this is
DLC.
not-
This is they thought about that. There was work went into this DLC, and I can appreciate that.
Yeah, they even they created a brand new gameplay system.
Yeah.
The funny thing is,
Do you think you're gonna be cooking a lot at the Ignis DLC?
I think you're gonna. I hope.
Creating
not. I saw the
recipes.
trailer for it and it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Ignis.
Yeah, I haven't even seen the trailer.
I would like just some cooking. Oh shit. Dude. The thing is, it's still RPG, so it's like it takes a lot of shots still because they still have the same HP bars as.
Yeah. That's like something I have to get used to when RPGs use shooters because you're trained to the knowledge that when you shoot something in the head, it dies.
Yes.
But in here, you just need to keep shooting them in the
Yeah,
head.
like so
Explode.
that's this, they did it in the Division.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
did the same, and it is very similar.
Yeah.
The shooting mechanics in episode Prompto is very similar to the Division.
I, as a rule, dislike that. I was at a preview event for the Division, and I couldn't wrap my head around the fact that I kept shooting some guy who wasn't really that well protected. I kept shooting him in the head, and he just kept standing there.
But that's just the RPG aspect.
Yeah, I know. It's just I have a hard time dealing with it in my shooters. But
I agree with you. I also thought it was weird in the Division, but
yeah.
when you then start getting to the game world with gear and everything, it just makes
once
sense.
you get used to it. I also just tried it for about 2 hours at a preview event, so it wasn't that much time to learn.
I only tried the demo.
Yeah, how was it?
I like the dark area, the dark zone.
Yeah, that's a cool concept. That's cool. Some conveniently placed explosives.
I don't think I ever played a shooting game with convenient place without like seriously. Can you mention one game that doesn't have it?
No, it wasn't.
I didn't take it as critique. It's just like I just at the moment thought about. I could not think about a single game without convenient places for explosives.
It's true. Also, like if you have a shooting section in a game like Assassin's Creed, you always get these like red barrels, as there is in every game, because again we're trained to know that red barrels explode, and these guards are so stupid by standing right next to them.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think you get the sniper rifle now. Yeah. So this is like
a sniper rifle. That's awesome.
So it is, but it is still like from what you can see now. It is still more open than Chapter 13. It's not just a long corridor.
But
it gets better, and I think it was a weird decision of Tabata to do this.
But one thing you can be damn sure of when it's a game from Tabata, it's the fact that he listens to critique.
Yes, he does.
And he's very open about what works and what doesn't work. And when you have an rightly criticized chapter as the 13, he wouldn't make the same mistake in the DLC. So of course it's going to be more open, and that's awesome. Oh, sniping.
But that's the thing. It's so funny. Like it's like RPG hits when you're like.
Yeah.
But I think it also adds to the charm of the game is that it's not about being precise or like.
So the other guards are not like nervous for the fact that you shoot everything around.
Well, they are robots.
Yeah, I know.
No, but that was also a critique of mine. But it's again, it's not a 10, it's a 7. So,
yeah, it's a DLC and it's fun. So
I think, and the cool thing is they're gonna implement Prompto's you controlling as Prompto to the game and as Gladio, because that was the initial thing with. That's also what Tabata said. He said like, I just didn't have time. I didn't have time to make to create a gameplay system for all four.
Like the official story with what went wrong with Final Fantasy 15 and why it took so long. It's like Tabata became part of the project super late in development.
Yeah, I mean, he was supposed to.
He had to get the game out in the end, and it's very understandable that these part of the story, even though they are plot holes, are being released as DLC because they couldn't wait another year.
No, that's the thing.
Like they just couldn't. How is he at close hand-to-hand combat?
It's not good.
So you need to like always get away and shoot from a distance.
Not always. Like I actually have the have this.
Okay, there's someone behind you. You probably should shoot before.
You have his abilities. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, dude. That's what I'm talking about.
So I was actually not this bad the first time I played it. I've been too distracted by you.
There's something you can explode on the left. Oh, like that, boy, like that.
So you see, it is very still, even though it's a shooter, it's still very RPG-ish. Like
yeah.
They have a lot of HP. I had a lot of HP. Like they, and I have like my potions and
like that is the experience you're coming from when you play Final Fantasy. So of course that's
that is also so that is what it like. It's kind of like what type of, Dirge of Cerberus did way back with Final Fantasy sequel.
You need to wipe out all the enemies before you can move on to the next one.
Apparently, I can do this. It's pretty cool.
Ha! Selfies. Yeah. You got 30 seconds to.
I don't have. The thing is,
25.
Like this is only good for. So he's not good at hand-to-hand combat.
No, are you talking about your opponent or Prompto? Oh, overkill. That is overkill. Not.
No, Prompto is not good at. You always have to. If you don't have a machine gun with Prompto, you're done. Like.
Okay.
There's this one very cool boss fight against this gorilla.
In the DLC?
Yeah. The two huge boss fights.
Yeah.
No, actually three. It's like it's a very good, like it's a very expansive DLC. Once I think we get outside now though. Actually.
Oh, awesome.
So now you can see how pretty the game is outside.
Yeah. It was also a pretty fine introduction to the DLC. Like it was a little corridorish, but it didn't take that long before you're outside.
But there's still one more thing inside. You see this?
Now I hate it. Now I hate it.
But look how pretty it is.
Yeah.
It's such a pretty game.
It is good looking.
Looks
sure.
But then when
now we're going inside again.
But when you look at the facility from this line, it looks so cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's now you go inside it again, and then you get out. It's because there's this big reveal inside, like with this
teaser.
Yeah. So the thing is, you found out that the bad guy who creates all the robots is Prompto's father.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Okay. That's the spoiler, of course, but we're gonna see it right now, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. Is he also fat?
He is fat. No, he's just old.
Yeah, but old people can also be fat.
So now I pick up another recording.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna listen to it.
Do you see his father or just listen to him?
Oh, you see him. You meet him.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. He's like this crazy dude. Like he's just evil.
Okay.
I do like the cool thing is because you get another crew member, you get RNA later. So when you're at the save points with these like soda machines, there you see them like kind of just talking and stuff, just like whilst they were drinking Coke.
Awesome.
It's pretty like there are some small details in there which are pretty good.
Like in the episode Prompto, like animation where you in the 4 or 5 episodes you got before the game came out?
5.
There were 5, yeah. One of them focused on the young years of Prompto and how he came to meet Noctis and all that. And I always thought that he was a crazy person. Like, I don't know if you have watched it, but
I've seen
go watch it. Like, he didn't actually know Prompto. He just looked at him from the side and was like, he seemed cool. I'm gonna get fit so we can talk together. Like, you seem like a crazy person. If someone just came up to me and started to be my friend, like having this crazy love for me without never having talked to him, I would be kind of freaked out. But Prompto is taking it pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's also the thing about the Prompto character. He is the most well written, the one with the most background, the one like he's a character you feel has a lot of development. Like Ignis and Gladio has no development. They have no they're the same character when the game begins. Ignis gets blind, but like there's not a lot of if you catch my drift.
Yeah, I know that's true.
Damn. So I think of this conflict here, and then we go outside.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. Hallelujah. Yeah, it's that was a big thing in my review, is that I read that the start of the game is just.
Sorry, someone just wrote we spoil a lot, so should we not spoil a lot, or should we?
But did he write we spoil a lot?
Yeah, he didn't like. Yeah, they spoil a lot. Yeah, we do. But
we're not talking about new games.
No.
It's like in Persona 5 where everybody dies and becomes zombies at the end.
Yeah.
That's why
major spoiler.
I made a spoiler for Persona 5.
Yeah. I will try to keep it to a minimum, but we will spoil.
Well, the thing is, if a game is 6 months old and you're watching us play a DLC episode, I think it is fair to assume that you have played it.
Yeah.
Oh, bazooka.
But honestly, like you were saying something before I cut you off. It couldn't have been that important if you can't even remember.
Nice.
Super focused.
I just had to.
Okay. Take this. Nice.
The funny thing is, actually, his gun in the level where he is actually it's also 9,999 when I actually use him.
Nice. Do you have to say take this every time you shoot a bazooka?
Yes, you have to.
Yeah.
If not, it wouldn't be Prompto.
Yeah, that's true.
And
I kinda like voice acting when the character keeps saying the same thing in the same situation. Like I'm playing Horizon right now, and Aloy keeps repeating the same like comments over and over again. It's driving me mad.
She does? I hate that though.
Yeah.
They do it a lot in FF2, into 15, but it never really gets super annoying.
Like
because they really did record a lot for Final Fantasy 15.
If I was like a game maker, and God knows I'm not, but if I was, I would like make a silent protagonist, and then they could talk in cutscenes, but doing gameplay, just shut up.
Yeah, I'm thinking the exact same thing. I would definitely also be like,
like it's a good idea, but it just always ends up with them saying the exact same phrases like 500 times. Like Prompto, every time they shoot the bazooka, take this. Take this.
And it's the same thing with, like, especially in Kingdom Hearts when you play with Sora.
Oh yeah, true. Good games though, good games.
Yeah, good games.
Okay, you just shot a bazooka like 2 feet from you.
Yeah, but that's again, it's an RPG thing. It's
yeah,
like,
I know.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not criticizing the game. I think it looks awesome.
Dude. So now we're just gonna do this.
Yeah. He seems extremely capable, which is like different from when he was my partner doing the main game. He kept dying over and over.
Actually, he was my go-to character during the main campaign as well.
For real?
I used him all the time.
Prompto kept fucking up. I had
Not my Prompto.
I had to revive him over and over. Gladius is my man though. Doing combat, he's my man.
I think Ignis. I think when you get to like level 99 and you get like to the big dungeons.
You get to level 99.
Level 99. 99. Yeah. So and when you get,
I didn't even get close to that.
and then when you get to the dungeons, like the 99 plus dungeons.
Yeah.
You don't really use Gladio anymore because when you're at that higher level, the brute force that Gladio can do, you just hit it normally with your sword.
Okay.
So you use the maneuvers of Prompto and Ignis to like be better at combat.
That's awesome. I kept spamming the
Dawnhammer.
No, not Dawnhammer. Ignis has the ability to revive.
Regroup.
Is it called regroup?
That's called regroup.
Yeah, that was my go-to action every time I had the least amount of problem. Like regroup.
Yeah, I just use heal cast.
Okay.
Like because if you heal cast, then you like completely fill up the HP.
You're out of ammo.
I'll take this more than you do.
Damn. I feel like you're doing your no, that wasn't an overkill, that was just a finisher. Stop taking it. Oh, that's so awesome that you can do it. Oh. That's new. That's it.
Yeah.
That was a close one.
You can't take the enemies.
No, that's a weird thing. That's
Yeah.
like, and that's also a kind of RPG. That even though they drop their sword,
Yeah,
I can't
you need to collect
yeah.
them from these conveniently placed.
Yeah, well, they're in the military factory,
Yeah, of course. Of
but
course.
they are still very conveniently placed.
Like-
I'm gonna give you that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go out and say it. If I was running this place, I would probably lock down the guns,
Yes,
not
better,
making them
yeah.
available to every outsider who decided to.
Now we
just
get,
run
now we
amok.
get out.
That's another thing. I feel like I'm just sitting here shitting all over the DLC. I do think it looks great, but it's kind of like funny that you have to clear out the room before you can
Yeah.
move on.
Well, that's just like, okay. Have you ever been in an RPG where you could just fight some enemies and just walk away? Or you can do. You can use the flee ability, but
Yeah. Have you ever played Pokemon?
I hate Pokemon.
Just run away, dude. Just run away.
Well,
It's not shameful. It's not shameful.
Which game series did Pokemon copy for their combat? What was the name? Help me. The game series that Pokemon copied for the core basics of their combat.
Dragon Age?
Could you? No, it's fucking Final Fantasy.
I was actually going for Dragon Quest. Yeah, definitely not Dragon Age.
Dragon Age, no, S2. Whoa, dude.
Whoa. What do we have here?
How could he do that?
They create like he was created like this.
Am I?
Okay.
Yeah. Spoiler.
Yeah. Sorry.
So you find you find a lot of like notes about the.
Oh.
So it's
damn.
yeah. So it is a very interesting DLC from and now it gets good because now we never gonna there are no more corridors.
No
and
more
now,
corridors.
And now it's just like
Is somebody in there?
here's Arden.
Is that the file?
That's the file. Yeah.
Damn. He seems
Deep
evil.
breaths.
He's actually also he is in the main game,
Okay.
but like only in one cutscene
Late in the game or early in the game?
in the early in the game.
I don't
Because
even remember.
because he works in this factory, so it's
Mm.
like only there very early on.
Yeah, okay.
My friend.
It seems like there's so much lore surrounding Final Fantasy 15 that they could just keep making DLCs
Yeah, they
from
could.
now until
Yeah.
eternity.
That's the thing. I really like the world of EOS, and I hope there's going to be a 15 too, or there's going to be another game in the universe because it's an amazing world. I love the lore and everything. So I just want a whole prequel game with Arden,
Yeah.
where you play as Arden.
Yeah. How would that now? When will that take place?
It would take back when he was the chosen king, when he
Yeah.
was.
But how long ago was that? That's gotta be
Thousands of
Yeah,
years,
thousands
yeah.
of years. Yeah.
But and that's the thing is, Arden is not evil. Like he just wants revenge for being like denied entrance to like the realm of
That's
the gods.
also what makes him such a great character. He's not like one-dimensional evil. I want
No.
to take over the world. Like he was cheated. He was.
So the thing is, like, you get the you keep on asking yourself until the end, why is he helping Noctis if he's the bad guy?
Yeah.
But he's helping Noctis because he wants to kill Noctis at the same state. He wants him to become the chosen king and then take everything away from the gods. That's a Final Fantasy VII reference.
Okay.
You kill Diamond Weapon in Final Fantasy VII.
Nice.
Yeah. It's
Again, the biggest nerd on the
yes,
in the office.
it's pretty cool. He dies. It's a very cool cutscene in the original in 7.
Yeah.
And it's the one in Kingsglaive. It's the big thing that destroys the city.
Nice.
That's a boss in Final
Yeah.
Fantasy VII, a story boss.
Mm.
So
Do you like the Kingsglaive movie?
it was entertaining,
Yeah.
and I like.
Extremely beautiful.
I like Sean Bean. He did a very good role as Regis. When Sean Bean, he dies, of course. Like that's not a spoiler.
You also see it pretty early in the main game.
Yeah.
Okay, he does seem evil.
So like we're just like we're watching cutscenes, but It's actually. Imagine actually. Just notice how good the facial animation is.
Yeah. Again, I'm playing Horizon right now, and the facial animation are not good. Like if someone's yelling, like the mouth only goes like this or something like it's extremely
Look
little
at that.
movement. Yeah, that's expressive.
It's like the thing I actually like about the Prompto character is like he just somehow looks so much better graphically than the other characters. His face has so many more features.
Yeah, there's detail in that.
Yeah.
In that face.
Not anymore.
Do you remember the first demo that came out for the game?
Duskai?
Duskai.
Yeah.
The voice actor for Prompto got so much hate.
Yeah.
He was pretty bad actually, but I don't know if he was switched out or if he just really grew with the work he did, because the voice acting in the main game and also in the DLC is great.
Yeah, he's
from
good.
Prompto specifically.
Yeah, especially from Prompto. Gladio is too overacted.
It is?
And, yeah. And Ignis is the same voice actor as Balthea in Final Fantasy 12. And if you played... Oh, shit.
That's awesome that you have to pull the trigger.
So if you play Final Fantasy 12 and you listen to Balthea, who's one of the coolest characters ever created in a video game, it kind of Ignis, okay. I see they tried to use Balthea again somehow, create him, but Balthea is just so cool.
Yeah.
And this is a very emotional moment if you don't play with me spoiling everything.
Yeah. And me just talking out my ass. Sorry.
Oh, so this is... What are people saying in the chat, by the way?
Someone is asking if we're from Denmark, and I'm gonna say yeah.
Yes,
we're from Denmark.
Hence the accent.
Yeah.
Shut up!
Vital functions.
The funny thing is there are actually a lot of cutscenes in this DLC. Way more than Gladio. It is it's very... just so much better. It's like but I think it's a different scene. I think
Someone is also like, Jesus Christ, will you let me listen to the cutscene?
Sorry.
No, we're not.
Aranea!
Just play the game, dude.
Hard to get like this?
Okay.
She's so hot, man.
Save
Yeah.
it, Blondie. On your feet.
I just love her outfit is so much better on this one because she doesn't look like she no longer has Tetsuo Nomura's artwork. So now she dresses like she doesn't have like her breast hanging all over the thing and weird clothes. It doesn't make
They
sense.
still have the scream.
Yeah. So now
she was on.
So now she just looks like, oh, it's winter outside.
Yeah. It would be so awesome if he was like wearing nothing and ran around in the snow.
Thing is, what I really love about Prompto is also like they give her so much personality and their chemistry together. Like so John Party, I can use Aranea now.
Ooh,
and give her commands and stuff.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Kiss me. Damn it.
I'm just gonna go out of this place.
You're just gonna run?
Dude, I'm just gonna go to there's the snow scooter.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I want to see the snow scooter.
So escape before.
No, okay, you need to escape.
Yeah, I need to escape.
Okay. I thought you
I could decide. Aranea, like you can decide to try and fight it, but
but it's not like made for that specifically. Okay, I would have run as well.
Yeah.
This seems excessive.
Let's do this.
Aranea stays and fights.
Head there.
Which is like the thing is like after you complete it, you can just try and battle Aranea.
Yeah.
And it's just so difficult. And just thinking of Noctis when you just play it again, he just like flew around the air and like it was one of the coolest battles in the game. We actually battled her.
Awesome. Someone is asking what we're playing, and we're playing the DLC for Final Fantasy 15 episode Prompto.
Yeah.
And for the first time in the DLC, we are outside. Oh
Yes.
no, we had a short glimpse of the mountains earlier, but now we are on a
And
snow
this
scooter
and it's very cool because this is actually
from funnily placed guards.
That was very badly made.
Yeah, that was not that great.
Like
That's something they need to like. It's the small details that makes the game great, and they need to have made an animation for when you, because of course a player is gonna run into a guard.
Yeah.
Like that's the most obvious thing to do.
Look at the snow.
I'm looking at it.
It's amazing.
You want the reaction?
No, it looks good. It's not like the best made snow of all time.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
So you actually get this after you do this big fleeing attempt. You get this as your main vehicle, actually.
Nice.
Oh shit!
Whoa.
Actually, it feels very heavy, but it doesn't feel like, because a lot of vehicle sections in games just feels so stupid. But they have really it feels good driving this because it is your vehicle, so it's not just like one section. You have to use it for a long time.
Nice. Someone is asking, are you playing on easy? Because it doesn't seem like the guards can hit anything.
I'm playing on normal, and
Yeah.
that's the thing
Like,
about
the normal is the hardest difficulty in this DLC, and I'm also, I haven't played it, but I'm also watching like
it is not difficult.
yeah, shouldn't there have been a harder difficulty, because that they don't seem to offer that much of an
Imagine playing this on easy though.
that is a walk through the park.
I died.
No, you didn't.
No.
Oh,
I don't
you
know.
almost had me. Like, he just keep lying in the snow in this DLC.
He just he's just like
Yeah.
he's like a beaten dog.
He just like making snow angels. I would love it if he just made this motion now.
I think he does actually.
Oh, that's awesome. Please, Prompto. Come on.
No, okay,
Ah,
he just
okay.
does that.
Yeah.
I just remember he did
That's
something.
pretty melodramatic.
Catch
You
later.
could make a snow angel right now. It's not that hard. Like, so what if someone is trying to kill you?
You still have 20 minutes actually.
Yeah, I have 20
So now I
minutes.
can show you the open world.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm leaving in 20 minutes. Then
Ah.
you don't have to listen to me jabbering on about how... I don't even know what I'm jabbering on about.
Look how pretty this game is.
Yeah, you keep saying, look how pretty it is. I'm looking.
No, I like the luminous engine. I think that's also why I think I Final Fantasy 14 is so beautiful to me. It's just like I like the way it does stuff. You know, like
so deep.
I think Unreal Engine has
I like the way it does stuff. The least specific sentence ever.
fuck you.
Yeah. It's not good at specific things, it's just good at stuff, you know?
So look, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, this is awesome. A big open area.
Ah.
Are there...
There are quests, yeah. There are gonna be side quests and everything.
Okay.
Like after I watched this there's this cutscene here, and then but there's just like you see there are hunts and stuff to
Nice,
undertake.
nice.
Yeah. It's big, and that's the thing I really, because I always liked the snow areas in games, and there was no snow area besides like the Shiva boss battle in Final Fantasy 15 main game. So I really missed that.
Yeah.
We didn't. Yeah.
I didn't actually know.
You
I
did.
tried to give you something, but really I didn't even think about it.
So now I can just like run away.
See you guys, I'm going for a swim.
Yeah, woo, I want to climb that mountain.
Yeah, everything you see you can climb.
And no
Yeah.
game ever has actually lived up to that.
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
It's a horrible game.
Checkmate, dude. Checkmate.
It's not a checkmate.
Yeah.
I will dare you that there is one place in Legend of Zelda you can't climb.
There are a lot of places you can't
Yeah,
climb.
then that's
But
right.
there are a lot of places you can.
Yeah, okay. What I'm saying is like, if people say you can go everywhere, then
That's true.
This is a
But
pretty game.
I would still make
Look how
the
pretty
argument
the game
that not Final Fantasy, that Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is the game that comes closest to fulfilling that promise.
Almost
I
as
think I'll
good
play it,
as what Iggy
Yeah.
used to make.
I didn't even hear what you said, but I'm just agreeing. I assume you said I look good, so yeah.
I said Oblivion.
No, Oblivion.
Actually,
No.
actually, with the new pack for 15, where now chocobos can climb way more stuff, and now the car can climb way more stuff.
Yeah.
But it's not like you can't climb it, but it gave it much more.
Like you're not super restricted to the main road
No,
when you
exactly.
drive a car. That was I always thought that was a fun design decision. Like I
Yeah.
liked it because it's relaxing, but it's also felt really restrictive to just drive around.
Well, originally you could get off. the
Oh,
car.
he's gonna burn it.
Yeah. No, you're actually gonna choose if you're gonna burn it or not.
Oh, you can choose.
Yeah.
What did you do?
What would you do?
Like it looks extremely painful. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. It's actually when you play it alone, this is actually a very good cutscene.
Yeah. Stop watching us and just play the game.
I just want to play the game. It's like
Yeah.
it's the best DLC I ever tried.
Yeah.
Really, it's really good. But
Yeah.
I cannot give it a perfect 10 because there are so many things wrong with it as well.
Yeah.
Now we get Arne.
Oof.
Prompto, right?
Didn't even know your name, or at least wasn't sure about it.
Not sure actually, but this happens because you remember?
Whoa.
I love the fact that she does that. She shows that like the potions work.
But you still have the.
Yes, he couldn't burn it off.
He couldn't.
No. It's too much like
You knew that, and you still did it.
Yes.
You made him go through the pain.
Yes.
Did you do it the first time?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I didn't know he couldn't burn out the first time.
No.
So like
Sure.
this she has met Noctis and the other people in Tenebrae at this point because remember on the way to Bradley.
Yeah. It's like this is taking place
You gonna
after
go
he
see him or
disappeared at
what?
the train
Yeah.
sequence.
Yes.
Yeah. Such an awesome sequence, by the way.
Amazing
The
sequence,
train
yeah.
when you.
Just warp stuck
yeah,
around
yeah.
and different. Yeah, it's so cool.
They showed it like quickly at a trailer before the game came out.
I know,
and
just
thought,
like I want to play that. And then when you saw it, it was like, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, I really want more 15, and playing this gave me more 15.
Yeah.
Like them.
Do we have a release date for Ignis?
December.
December?
It's gonna be big,
Niffle.
I think.
Like in scope or just quality?
Scope and quality. This one they used 3 months on.
Yeah.
The Ignis they're gonna use half a year.
I wasn't
Avatar returning?
I was made, created in some laboratory. The entire
Seems
reason
pretty
I
like
exist
real,
is
this
to make
DLC.
Noct and all
It
of
gets
them
close.
miserable.
Yeah, you really get you. The thing is, but that's also what I wrote in my review is like after this DLC, Prompto just has like so much more depth than any of the other characters, except Arden. Like he's just you really get to know this character,
Yeah. That's awesome.
and and their chemistry is also very good.
Yeah.
When you play the DLC,
Yeah.
In case you forgot, your princely
because you get her as a like not I think you have to wait a little bit, but you get when you get like the big open world area and then where she's your partner and you can just like go do quests, extra stuff, and just go around.
Yeah.
Look at those graphics now.
The fact that the two of us just won't shop out
Yeah.
is awesome. Please let me watch the cutscene. I think I'm not gonna let you do that, dude.
Look, I can tell you want to get back together with them, so why not let them know?
You think they'd let me back? After all this?
But just like he's like this he's very melancholic in this
Yeah.
one. It's all about
Even if
self-realization.
they did let me back.
That's also awesome, especially for a character like Prompto, who is like the funny guy. I love the fact that it gets real. That
Yeah,
it's
he-
not just shooting off jokes like some Nathan Drake and
Oh yeah.
running
Because
through
you're
the
doing
environment.
Such a great job of living with
Like
yourself.
this really impacted him, seeing that he's a clone as it should.
About what other people want from you, you don't even know what you want anymore. Your life isn't yours to live. Forget about what everyone else thinks for a second and figure out what it is you're
Okay,
really
am I
after
reading
here.
some tension in this scene? Or
Or you didn't listen
I'm
to
going
the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
did he said something about I want you? Or?
No, he was
You're
just
on
being a
your own,
pussy, and
aren't
she
you?
was just like, "Fuck off!
Yeah,
Stop
okay,
being a
fair
pussy."
enough. That pussy move never work.
There's the same boots as my mother.
He just keep laying down. So melodramatic. I love it. Oh no, I can get up.
Like if you want to watch this cutscene without us talking, we're like ruining every emotional aspect
Yeah,
of this
yeah.
of this DLC. It's
Yeah. Job well done.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's gotta think what happens now because you also meet Noctis.
Now you're moving forward.
Yeah.
Could it be any more clear what the chapter is about?
Ah, just look how beautiful this game is.
Do you think it's beautiful?
This.
I didn't even know, man.
Oh, just look at it.
Yeah.
Just look at the snow and the
Yeah.
snow and even more snow.
Yeah.
This is the
I love the color palette.
Ah.
White.
I would really wish that this mode was in Final Fantasy, like this area was in. I could also upgrade the snowmobile.
Okay.
Yeah.
How? Are you a mechanic yourself, or are you talking to the girl?
I actually never tried it. I never pressed the button.
Get off and try it, man.
No.
What?
So like now I can like do side quests and stuff. It's just like what's
I
over
think
there?
it's awesome that you never even tried to upgrade your.
No.
That would be the first thing I was.
I normally don't use a lot of time of optional stuff. So now we have that because now we can show the beautiful world. So now we're just gonna.
But that's like the main draw with RPGs, like keep developing your equipment
Oh yeah, but
and
it's
your
done.
character. Fair enough. I'm not gonna argue.
I'm gonna kill you, motherfuckers.
Ready or not?
Ready or not, here I come.
You can hide. I'm gonna find you. And
All right.
Notice how he didn't know the next sentence of that song.
I'll
Just like
take
quietly.
it, but, here I come. So you see, this is why like it's done like this and it's not like over the shoulder. So you have a run and gun thing where you can keep on doing damage.
Yeah, keep dodging out of the way.
Yeah. He actually has a skill that Noctis learns later. This costs a lot of AP. It's that if you press square just before just when you get hit, you get your HP back.
Nice.
And that's an ability you can unlock with Noctis.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, but I guess you didn't have it because you didn't.
I didn't know. Like as I said, I just used the regroup again and again.
Yeah,
And that
you
brought
couldn't
me
have,
to the
you
end.
just couldn't do that in the dungeons. That's the thing. I hate when people say, "Oh my god, Final Fantasy 15 was so easy."
Yeah.
You have no idea how difficult that game. Oh, this is upgrade the snowmobile.
Like
Speed boost.
nice.
I don't have the things I need for the speed boost.
No, that would also be too early.
And
Wouldn't
then
it?
I have to explore stuff and
Yeah.
But this is just like so now you saw the inside. And that's the thing. It's a horrible way to start the DLC. You started inside that factory. But like when you get out here, it's just like Tabata saying, "Yeah, I fucked with you guys. You thought it was gonna be chapter 13 all over again, but nah."
So you think it should have been the other way around, where in the beginning you just ran around and then it got more story focused and linear at the end?
Well, then again, that's what they did in 15, and that got a
Yeah.
lot of critique. Although I actually liked that approach. No, I didn't. I actually preferred it. I had nothing against it, but I preferred it. So I actually wonder how big this world is, because I never really just tried like.
I will say about 15 and their approach to gradually making more and more linear. Like it worked, but I also found it a bit annoying the fact that you
can do that.
fair enough.
Fair enough.
The fact that you didn't have like I can remember after chapter 8 or 9 or something, then you
9.
didn't have the opportunity to go out into the like open world again. So if you had any unfinished side quest, it was just done.
No, it wasn't. You can just use Umbra. You can use a dog.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
I never used that.
No, but you could.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah, so it's not, there's never a point where you're like, oh, this is too linear, I want to get back to the open world. You can get back to the open world anytime.
That's true. That's true.
It's actually much bigger than I actually thought it was. Because I just, when I played it the first time, I just wanted the story, so just like, power through it.
Yeah.
Which must cool.
And how long did that take? 2 hours?
This is 2 hours, yeah. It's, like, we're like about halfway now, and it just gets like, it only gets better. It gets better and better and better, and then the end boss, nah.
Yeah, okay.
But once again, like, you get, this is like €5. It's nothing for like, compared to how much is in the game. And how it really adds to the lore of Final Fantasy 15.
Yep.
What are people saying?
Nothing, dude. Nothing.
Should we spoil some more stuff?
Nah. Whoa. This is getting super intense. What?
It's hallucinating.
For real?
Yeah.
What an awesome way to run. Kinda got a little Naruto going on there.
Quick.
Fuck off, Noctis. Oh shit, I ran the wrong way. Dang.
Ah.
Hey, Daniel.
don't think you can see him, so you just said hello to someone not on the screen.
Oh, this is my invisible friend. Go fuck away. Sorry.
Language, dude.
Yeah, language. I'm sorry.
Okay. This will be the last cutscene for me, then you...
Oh, he dies.
Yeah, I'm gonna die. Oh, he's back.
He's back. And that is... That's Luna Freya's dog. Forward Prina. I think it dies as well, actually. Spoiler.
Yeah, it's a harsh reality.
Yeah.
It's a harsh reality.
It's a hard-on. It's a hard-on reality. Yes, that is my level of fun. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
and with that, I think I'm gonna leave this stream.
No!
Good luck with the last hour. Are you planning on completing it, or are you just gonna run around, fool around a little?
I'm gonna... I don't know if I'm gonna complete it. I think I'm gonna do all the side quests that I can do, and just...
Might as well. If you didn't complete it the first time around, it seems like...
Or I could just go get my Final Fantasy 15 save game and just dungeon stuff. But it is episode Prompto, so...
Yeah, I don't think you can stream something else.
Oh, it says Final Fantasy 15 in the title.
True. I'm not gonna make that.
I streamed stuff from Heavensward when I was 314. When I streamed Slumped, I mean.
Yeah. Now to secret it out. No.
Oh, this actually... No, you have to see this scene, though. Because this was the original scene in the trailer. If Umbra would just... Oh, there it is. This scene. That's the announcement. Where you saw him, like, walking through the snow, and then...
Yeah. Pulling the gun.
Yeah. So they said he was supposed to be one of these humanoid people himself. So I'm gonna... I can't remember, do you have to pull the trigger here as well, actually?
Then don't. He's clearly asking for help.
I couldn't.
That's awesome. See you guys. Good luck with the last hour.
Yeah.
Oh, Fat Prompto is back.
Yeah, fast forward. You have to go.
Yeah, I need to go. See you guys.
Ciao. Yeah, so now Anna's my partner in crime, who I thought would never leave me, left me for some other boy. And I thought we have something special going. Daniel, would you want to be my new partner?
No.
I'm sad now. Just cause? Yeah, that's pretty. So now it's now maybe I should actually give you guys actually time to watch the cutscenes now, since Anas doesn't say a lot of stupid stuff all the time. Yeah, Anas, I'm talking to you.
All I ask.
So this is Fat Prompto, and you guys probably know him from, and also you know this letter from the Brotherhood anime, where we first got introduced to Fat Prompto. And this was the letter that Luna Freya wrote to Prompto because she wanted him to befriend Noctis, and because he was, yeah. So, and this is kind of a like existential moment for Senor Prompto.
Everyone else want?
Yeah, that was Spanish.
To be with them?
Yeah.
Wait,
So as you can tell, there is another guy
what
in
do
the
I
office
want?
who refuses to join me,
It took me a while, but I finally found
and
my
I
answer.
thought we had something. Just men keep on men just keep on leaving me.
It's time.
Such a beautiful game, though. I love the fact that that's supposed to be a castle. It's called the Citadel, but it's like just a big storied building. So let's go. So now it's like, okay, I went through my existential bullshit. Now I'm just gonna be cool and beat the evil guys and stuff. And now I get Arinea.
I'm ready.
It's definitely one of the
Thought about
greater
what you said,
Final
and
Fantasy
I've decided
characters.
to face my fears once and for all. I can't choose where I came from, but I can choose where I'm going.
All right. But slow me down and you're going to get left behind.
Actually, she's one of the better voice actors in this game. It's not that I think that the generally like our editor-in-chief, Mugge, he said that he would always play. Daniel is already laughing. He said he would always play a game with the original voices. So he played. He wanted to play this in Japanese, but I said no. Actually, the voices are not that bad. And then he started playing in Japanese, but then suddenly he started playing in English. So I was right. Isn't that right, Daniel?
Yep.
So, there must be some side quests or something. So now I got Arinea permanently for the rest of the duration of the game. So let's just try her shit out on these weird animals.
Rise and shine, shortcake.
I don't even know what. Yeah, let's go. You ready, dog?
They're down. Now's your chance.
You might actually be better than not this one. Just using for shooting. That's the thing. I don't know if you like when you play. Oh, dude. Like how you get ammo for a Prompto. Nice. Because this is gonna take a long time if I can just shoot my thing. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh yeah. So when you use prompts, it's all about getting these finishing moves things, because if you don't have a machine gun, it's all about being very tactical. So when, for example, when you use Arinea, it unlocks for you to do these finishing moves. I think if I can maybe use this. Oh yeah, as an example. So they work together as a pretty good duo, and you're more like dependent of the other character. You're more dependent of her than what you were of the main characters in 15 itself.
You're a natural.
I just have no idea how big this world is. So I think I'm just gonna take this snowmobile thingy and just drive around. See what we find. Because it can't be too big. That's what she said. She was wrong though. I'm talking to our cameraman Daniel, who you probably know from all of our GT shows, because he's always the man behind the camera and the guy we send everywhere. So if there's something in Barcelona, he's there. If there's something in Turkey, he's there. In Syria, he's there.
Turkey. That's Syria as well.
He's our man on the spot. Always with the good story. Okay, so I can't go further than this. That's good to know. Alright, cool. So it does have seems to have invisible walls. What is in here though? Let's check this out. I think compared to the, for example, the other games, No, I mean the episode Gladio and Noctis Story in 15. They all have different composers. So Keiji Okabe, the guy who did Nier Automata, composed episode Gladio, and Yoko Shimomura, the woman who made the Kingdom Hearts soundtracks, did the main game. And I actually do not know who did Prompto, I just know they hired a different one. I don't know, maybe. I think it's a cool way to give each of the characters their own thing. So like when you, this is Prompto's music or this is Gladio's music. I can see there is a side quest over there though. Let's check that. But but it stops there. No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. So this is entirely new to me. I do not know what's happening right now. Daniel knows.
I don't know shit.
He's the biggest Final Fantasy fan in the world.
No, I played 7 once, like at PS1 or 2.
It's the best one.
Exactly, I know my shit. And
He knows his shit?
I just stopped right there.
No, he stopped on the top.
Yeah.
Well, Final Fantasy never really got as good as 7, so yeah. Okay, so now I'm back at the research facility. Oh, what comes around goes around. You cannot use that in that sentence. That's pretty cool. So this is actually a kind of big world. Props to that, Square Enix. Props. So Daniel, if you have to, do you think this is a pretty game?
Yeah, I do.
Do you think it's a very pretty game?
It's pretty.
It's pretty, okay, let's keep it like that. What's the prettiest game you ever played?
Yeah, I don't know.
Prices.
Yeah.
It's still the prettiest on the market. I just saw a trailer for it yesterday. It's a gameplay video of it yesterday. It is 10 years old and still looks better than anything else. Kind of sad. So
Indie games are nice.
yeah, but indie games they just have this visual art style that is unique. It's not they're not just the graphical powerhouses. Like this is pretty because it's just a very good engine.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, if you see like the trees far away, then it's awesome. If you can see it on the mountain.
Oh, that's true actually. Now you ruined the game for me.
I know.
You're a dick. So I just somehow managed to pull Daniel into my live stream.
Nobody knows what.
Why would you ruin this thing for the trees for me?
I don't know. I like to do things for people.
Yes, you do. That's true. Because are you good at FIFA, by the way, or do you just play a lot of FIFA?
I'm good at it. Well, I can say that because nobody can.
Exactly. Nobody. Like I can say I'm good at Tekken, and we have it on tape that I'm good at Tekken.
So probably have a tip that I'm good at FIFA.
Yeah, but it's probably long. It's a long time ago, isn't it? Like forever.
No.
Hey, wait a minute. What? Smile at what? What? You're the boss. What? So that's what?
And that guy is.
We can't talk about these things. This is a kids show.
Oh,
It's
that's
a
nice.
no, but it's what is our age age rating on this show? Everyone? E for everyone?
Yeah,
Alright,
so
cool.
don't swear.
Yeah, I'm not swearing. I think I said fuck like 5 times already.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah. But shit is not a swear word. Is shit a swear word? I know crap is. Oh, I can shoot on this? I actually did not know that. And the game's bugging. Oh, I actually thought it was gonna. That was gonna be it. Oh shit! Why is he not shooting? Prompto? Oh wait. Somehow I just forgot the controls. Even though they're so simple. Oh damn.
Nice doggy.
These dogs are the if you want to like cheese the the main game, you need to get the flute to how to call animals, and then there's this one place in the game at the beginning in this big desert area where you can just go and it's near this bush, and then you can just keep on using the whistle. These dogs appear. Then you take the legendary Amiga shield. It just keeps on killing 3 at a time. Use the flute 3 at a time. Flute 3 at a time. Flute 3 at a time. Before you know it, you have like crazy amounts of AP, and then you can just like overpower your characters. Yeah, and it's not something I found out myself. I just really wanted to power my characters, so I just looked it up on YouTube. And there are always people who found a way to cheese the games.
Yeah, always.
What's this robot doing there now? Well, what damn? So many soldiers. So I'm just gonna fuck you guys up. By the way, we're playing on the PS Pro.
Seriously?
Let's do this.
But that song is actually from, that melody is actually from Final Fantasy 15. It is way more difficult when you not have Noctis. Damn. Damn, this is good. I'm gonna die. Finally actually got a little bit difficult. So I gotta be able to kind of. This is gonna take forever to get. I've never like. Oh, there has to be weapon cache up there. Up there. And when you play as Noctis, you can just like hold square and he's just gonna auto dodge these things.
Hit it, Prompto!
That's actually very cool. So the thing that 15 was also praised for was like it is very stylish. It's like this classic anime, manga, over the top action, like what's gonna happen right now. Damn, I missed my grenade. Die, you son of a thing. And wait a minute, selfie shot. Oh shit. So Daniel, if you have to rate me, how good am I at this game right now?
I'm not watching this.
Really? I thought you had to. I thought it was your job. That's what Annas always do.
I'm on Facebook.
Really?
No. I'm actually working.
Isn't it your job to watch me?
No, you're just playing PlayStation.
Touché. It is the guy who just asked what is it? It is Final Fantasy 15.
I mean, the time is.
Maybe they just want the attention.
So you're playing Sega?
Yeah, this is the new Tekken mode.
Open world pace.
Open world based Tekken game. It's not even near. It has 99. It's level 99. I'm not even near killing this thing. Shit.
One speed code.
Do you have one? Has to be some stuff up in that. For Final Fantasy 15? I don't know. Got it for 14. That was illegal. I didn't. That was a very bad joke. I did get it for World of Warcraft though. Because they just realized I was so good at the game, they might just give me stuff. I really hope no one from Blizzard is watching this. Oh yeah, there's the weapons. I need a bazooka. There's only a sniper rifle. I can use that. That's like crazy. That's like, hey, you just been playing for like 1 hour and let's put a super boss in there.
That's how it is. Nothing is supposed to be.
So can use. Oh, that was it. That was that gun. Must be a bazooka somewhere. Over there maybe.
Let's go.
Fuck off, man! I'm gonna die. Still no bazooka, but there is a rifle, and I can. Shit! Okay. Let's kill this bad boy. Ready to die, biatch? Right, that was it. Okay, Dan, do you think... Oh, you're not even watching. I'm sitting here all alone. So do you notice like a big difference between having an ally in episode Prompto and in the main game? Is that she has no like HP meter, so she can't die, which is very, very convenient because you don't have to use your potions on her all the time. There's bazooka in the shit. There's bazooka. I need it. Oh shit. Oh damn it. I think I'm gonna die though. Okay. Prompto, you can do this. Is there a shield? Is that the shield? Just has to do the selfie shots.
Bring it on.
Jesus can't help you, Daniel. Now it's full HP again. You know, guys, screw this. I'm done. I'm not gonna fight this thing. It's too powerful. I'm just gonna say, screw this. I'm going home. What? That's a pretty game. So I'm gonna be the coward here, even though we're playing on normal, and flee the bad boy. Where's my car? Can you do anything? Damn it.
Ready or not?
Was it tank? Yeah, guys, so I gave up because if I had the patience, I would probably have kept on trying to beat it, but not today. Gotta get on with the story, and I used almost all of my medical stuff and my ammo. And Daniel is leaving me now.
Yes. Yes, sir.
So that is the hour.
That is like 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Still, I am wounded by this.
Just remember to turn down the volume.
Okay, so now we're gonna continue with the story. That Uber boss just has to just do what he does, and I will, for those interested in the story. Oh.
All right.
So that's the compound.
This is it. I'm going in.
So let's check this out. So it's not like the Luminous engine is. There's also an attack helicopter? I didn't even know you could fly those things. Really? Nah, you fuck with me. Anyways, this is happening. So let's check out this. Oh shit. I'm going up. Okay. So one might do this silently, but I'm not the silent guy. So this is happening. This is definitely happening. Booyah! And you're just standing there like nothing happened. Oh shit. Oh shit. Come on. No. Damn it. Ah, come on, dude. Get rid of this. Don't kill me, man.
Incoming! Look out! Two.
Ah. Come on, Aaron, help me.
Get it together. No slacking on my watch.
Thanks.
Shoot!
Maybe maybe skip this super. Come on, guys. I cannot even hit that guy with a super. Come on, man. Nice. So I think the battle music really sets itself apart from the main game, but it really fits the kind of intensity that goes on in this game. Go melee, yeah. So let's do this. You guys ready to rumble?
Let's get this over with.
Oh shit. That was a horrible plan. Yeah, come on, come on.
Not half bad.
Shit. I'm running out of options here. What? Can I use that tank? No way. Come on, I win.
Roger.
Is that the same trick she uses in the main game when you get her in your party?
You're a natural.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
On it. Have a nice flight.
Yeah, that was bad advice going melee. But has to be done. So I'm gonna do it anyway. This is me going melee and you sorry ass. Woof. That's what stylish as. Boom. Easy. Really? Huh. That's the funny thing about Final Fantasy 15 is that we're talking about a game that was made in 3 years, but was announced 10 years ago. That if it had been announced just like 5 years ago, they would have still could have gotten the time to implement all these things. They managed to ship a good game, but there are so many things, so many ideas from Nomura's era that just didn't make the cut. And that's too bad. But they're coming now, so they are putting them in there. Which is something. So it's time to say, okay, so now let's see if we can complete this in 30 minutes. That's pretty possible.
According to my intel, they're housing the new model here.
It's some kind of Magitech armor, right? What's so new about it?
This one's got a ghost in the machine. Chief Basithia himself managed to fuse his soul with the core. The demons this guy created destroyed Insomnia. If we don't take him out now,
So let's see.
he's
I
liable to
think,
destroy the whole
if I
world.
remember correctly, there's this huge boss fight down here, but I'm not sure. This big monkey thing, which I actually thought was the secret weapon, but then it turned out it's not. Some more papers. More papers. Come on, give me some potions or
What's that
something.
sound?
Our cue to go.
Target detected. Eliminate
Oh yeah, right,
immediate.
that's it.
Commence elimination of compromised unit.
Okay, so let's see.
Hit it, Prompto!
I like how they just use the gun as a, like, hitting, like somehow when he hits it, the bullet will go faster and more deadly.
It's over!
This Crackshot thing is like a very cool gimmick, which gives it a more like an RPG-ish feel. Dragon Bride, man.
I've had enough. It's over.
I love that move. It's so cool. I think it's understandable that there are more. There's a machine gun, there's a sniper, there's a bazooka, there are grenades, and there's a handgun, and there's a staff. And I kind of think it's enough for a 2-hour game. I wish there maybe was more in regards to weapons and customization abilities. I think that is lacking, but besides.
Those things are everywhere.
Those things are you, man. Shit. That did not go as planned. There's a buck. So somehow I just got a trophy.
Not half bad.
Don't know for what exactly. There's something up there. So now we're back in this factory thing, but it's like I get the comparisons that are made to chapter 13. I don't think it's that apparent, but I do get it. Especially when the rest of the world is so well done. Got yourself a shovel this. Shit, man. Oh, shit. Okay. So we boss fight in a minute. I cannot have enough health points. We can drive, come on.
Roger. Enough. It's over.
I can't take much more.
I love how much more powerful she is
Let's do
than
this.
Prompto actually is. It makes more sense that she's more at the same level as Noxus is. I am dying. It'd be cool if you could do magic too, like, because Ignis can use magic. I think they can all use magic. So it would be fitting with the character. Freaking drive, motherfucker.
On it. It's over.
He might be made if he does. So I do like the melee combat with Prompto, but like it's not like it's more difficult than playing with Noxus. Noxus just like flies all over the place. Okay, yeah.
Took you long enough.
Do you think that this game suffers from some severe UI problems? Well, that's just a basic Square thing. I think all the games have bad UI more or less, especially the MMOs. So yes. So you can see it's like it is 2 hours of content, but it is hefty. A lot of things happen, and I think a good thing about it is like if this was 5 hours, it would be too much. I think because the gameplay is not that refined, but it works. But it would not be able to sustain a longer experience than what this is. So I think they did the right choice at making it the length that it is.
It must be close.
Research log. Not only I've also recruited. After all the Trinevu couldn't chancellor. It is through
Everywhere, everything.
This is actually a pretty good boss fight. Just don't want to die because I lost all my stupid health points.
Take this.
So what would be the best way to do this? Some more SMGs. It's also the first original enemy you actually see in the expansion. Like this is not in DLC. This is not in the main game in any form whatsoever. I think that's pretty cool. Like a lot of DLC just rehash stuff and just like, or like even Final Fantasy X 2 did. That was like almost no original enemies in that game. So I think it's pretty cool they did it. It would be easy just to take one of the former bosses and just give them a different color and just call it a boss fight. To do the self shots. Just for the sheer fact that you can do them.
You're natural.
Let's get that. Some soup somewhere. Yep. Ready more thing. Yeah. Oh, now it does a big thing. Now it's pissed.
What's happening?
Just classic in-game boss thing. Oh, I have my second form, and this is when I get dangerous. Before it's just like, meh, but now I'm dangerous.
Let's do this.
Oh, I died. But if he's down that thing.
Roger.
I think that's the biggest Achilles heel of the health healing system in Final Fantasy 15. Is the fact that you can do the Phoenix down yourself. So it's not like in Kingdom Hearts where you die, you die. This is like, you die, okay, then I just have an extra of these things. And then all gonna be good. Maybe if I'm smart, I should go for some. Yep. Dude, get away. I really like this fight. Oh no, it's not on a difficult side. It just really gets like how if a whole game had been centered around Prompto, you could, but still having like the movement set and animation of Noctis, it could really have been a. It could have worked. Now you die.
Made it out alive. Oh, what's going on?
Unit XDA-1002, Immortalis. Plasmodic miasma transfer complete. No psychic obstructions detected. All systems operational. Activating Immortalis.
It's outside.
So now the final boss fight commences, and the problem with the final boss fight is, as you're gonna see now, it is an on rails section. So there's this big worm that is supposed to be the same, has the same power as the diamond weapon we saw in Kingsgrave in Final Fantasy VII. But I can take this down with bullets. Yeah, that's it's just a shame because the DLC is just so good. And
Ready for round two?
You bet.
Long have I waited to smite the world that denied me the glory I rightly deserve. And
now I'm gonna kill his
all shall
father.
tremble before me, man and maker alike.
If that's
And
really him.
even though it's very
That
impressive looking,
maniac's taking
it's
biological warfare to the next level.
also kind of like, look at it, it looks amazing, but it's
And I want to be the one to take him
like,
down.
it's not how I want to take. Because when you saw the 8 before, when you take down bosses with Prompto, things could be really interesting and very fun. So I really wish they wouldn't have made the final boss on rails. Just how they did in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Incoming!
Because we have to imagine this is the most powerful piece of magitech that has ever been produced. But these two people are taking it down? Like, I have a hard time believing that. Like, Noctis might have been able to do it, but just look at it, it's amazing.
It ain't over.
Don't die, man.
Sharp shooting, kid. Keep it up.
I wonder how old Aaron is since he keeps on calling him kid. I think Prompto was 19. And Nox is 20. Did I die? Aw. Damn. I died. I died. Just pay more attention. No one wants to restart a on rails section. Okay, so I got 9 minutes left. So let's pray that I can actually make it to the end of the demo. So we can see the ending, and I will shut up. And because we talked like doing all the other cutscenes, it's probably not gonna make a lot of sense. But well, we'll get there, and we'll see. We'll see. I think the one thing I want answered the most is how he got that fur coat. Like, Aaron here could have gotten it, but how he got it? That's the biggest question. I wonder who's the sidekick, because Gladio had Core as a sidekick. Prompto has Arnea, and Ignis has Ada? Luna Freya! We see how Luna Freya dies.
Ready for round 2?
Of course.
You bet.
You're true. That is actually right. It does. It does look like a thing. I really hope yours do not look like that.
And now all shall tremble before me, man and maker alike.
Just fire away.
If that's really him,
That maniac's taken biological warfare to the next level.
then I want to be the one to take him down.
Down below.
It's enormous.
Now I can't think of the penis thing, and now I said it's enormous. You ruined the game for me, Cobra Kaken.
Incoming.
Fall to your knees before me.
Damn, this is boring. There's some powerful animators that said like, I have to build this game. Too much, dude. Too much.
It ain't over. Three o'clock. Incoming. Look out. Sharp shooting, kid. Keep it up. Hey, you're not so worthless.
This ends now.
I won. I won. No, I didn't win.
How can this be?
I did not win.
I will not allow.
It mad now, bro. Just me the most powerful bullets in the world. Then again, I'm shooting into the core of it. So who knows?
This is it.
Woo! Now we're 3 minutes left on the clock, so we're exactly managing to finish episode Prompto. And ain't that just a amazing fact? An amazing fact.
You alright?
Yeah. This is what I wanted.
Then say it like you mean it. You did good, kid.
Couldn't have done it without you, girl. Seriously, though. Well, I better catch up with Noct and the guys. He's got a lot on his plate. And I figure he could probably use a hand, taking back the crystal and all that. And who knows? Maybe I'll take it back before he does.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Honestly, I don't know for sure if they're going to accept me for who I really am. But I'll never know if I don't speak up. So I'm gonna tell them. After all, it's my life to live.
A boy has become a man. Anyway, Grawley is straight ahead.
Aranea!
Yeah?
Thanks! Ba-ba-ba-bum, bum, 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 ba-bum.
And thank you all for tuning in. That is episode Prompto, Final Fantasy 15, Gamereactor Live. Yeah, that's the whole charade. So thank you guys for tuning in, and hope you have a great day.